Hi and welcome to another Pick a Card general reading. So in today's reading we are finally going to be looking at what is the blue moon bringing you. It's kind of, honestly, I worded the video like that just so it can fit in the title so that when it pops up you can read the whole title. But really this video is exploring what wish the blue moon will bring you, because it is such a rare event, and I hope you did watch my new moon video so that you had enough time to set your intentions and manifest what you want. At the time that I'm releasing this video, we're still a week away from the blue moon, so it isn't too late to knuckle down and really focus on what you are manifesting as well. All right, so as you can see, we have 4 groups today. It looks very busy for me, also because I'm using cords. I don't know, you guys know that from time to time I just use random household objects. I think the weirdest we've had so far was pegs, so I realized that I have so many miscellaneous cords, and I'm sure most of us do, so I thought let's use them for the video. So group 1, you have this black cord. I think it's actually just your standard Android cord. I don't really want to pick them up because they're all going to be all over the place. Group 2, same thing, but it's just a really small white version of the same cord. I think they have proper names for their parts, but I'm not technical at all. Group 3, you actually have a Beats by Dre audio jack connector, so different. We're spicing it up a little bit there with group 3, and the color of that one is cream. So we've got black, white, cream. And then group 4, welcome group 4, you have the pink, just standard Samsung charger cord. So there's 4 different colors technically. We've got pink, cream, white, and black. 4 groups today because we are a growing community and our messages are getting diluted. I definitely noticed it, so I know that you guys did as well. So take time, pause the video as I say, meditate on it for a little bit, and when you know which group you're feeling most called to, check the description box below for your timestamps and join me in your reading. Hi group 1 and welcome. If you chose this black cord, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, I'm so excited group 1. I've been wanting to do this video since the start of this month because I thought it would be a pretty interesting video for us. We're asking Spirit, what is the new moon bringing you? But the blue moon, sorry, tongue twisted already. What is the blue moon bringing you? But really we're asking, what wish will the blue moon make true? So I'll see what I can fit in the title. I want you to be able to read the whole title before you click on the video, so we'll see what comes through. Let's ask, let's find out. Group 1, Spirit, what is the blue moon bringing group 1? What is the blue moon bringing group 1? What is the blue moon bringing group 1? I don't want to spend all day shuffling. Come on. We've got a few decks I want to get through for you. What is the blue moon bringing oh my gosh. What is the blue moon bringing group 1? I hope you guys have clear communication because Mercury retrograde, this last cycle is really messing with my mouth. Thank you. Oh, my days. I think I jinxed us. You guys, look at this. Mercury up here with the throat chakra in the bottom. It's no coincidence that I couldn't speak when we were trying to get that card out. So this blue moon for you is about clear communication, clear thinking. The thing that we often forget, let me just fix this. It's annoying when it's off center for me. There we go. The thing about the throat chakra that we always forget is that it is also linked to your logic. Yes, it's about communication, but it can affect the way that you are thinking. It is a masculine quality in terms of the chakras. There are feminine and masculine chakras. So this is really about being assertive, taking control of your thoughts, taking control of your communication, and making sure that you are, I want to say that you're saying what you need to say. The blue moon may give you the opportunity to say something you've been meaning to say for a long time. That 3 on this Amazonite card is also making me think of, I just want to say like creativity, collaboration, growth, expansion in general. The 3s for me are about expansion. It's the opportunity to work with people to achieve a common goal. It could also be the opportunity to just be around people. I just consider that word expansion, whether that's expanding your social aspects, expanding your career, expanding your hobbies, expanding your interests. I always think of the threes as expansions, the opportunity to grow. And bottom deck energy in this deck is turquoise for you, the moon, 32, throat chakra again in the bottom there. So I really feel like this is about talking about something that you've kept as a secret for quite some time. Not intentionally, I don't think. I don't think you're out here intentionally keeping secrets, but it's something that has been weighing on your mind as well. It might be the opportunity to talk about this now, to get it out there. That's another 3 on this card too. We have the numbers 32. It's weird, these are gem cards, but I'm always just trapped on the symbolisms of these cards. I never get into the gems. I should do. I do just want to read the little messages for both of these cards for you, because I find them personally to be very helpful. There may be messages there before we go on as well. So the Amazonite, obviously the element is air with Mercury. It's linked to your throat chakra, and the message is we are in a period of transformation, both physical and psychic. Old habits and mental structures that have functioned in our life do not now have any reason to exist. Change is necessary, and the Amazonite will help us face this moment with trust and a sense of freedom. And I feel like that freedom comes through assertive communication, talking about whatever has been really holding you back here. It's almost like a secret with that moon. It feels like it's something that may have been infiltrating your dreams. That's a weird way of saying it, but that's what came to my mind. So for turquoise, the element is water. Obviously, it's got, in terms of astrology, the moon and your throat chakra as well. So the message for turquoise is the search for balance. So that's interesting. Straight away, the common theme is balance here, balancing. Between our male and female parts is an important stimulus for our personal evolution. At this time, we see ourselves as unique, complex, and harmonious. Emotions and reason collaborate. Our rational side helps give shape to the images of our fantasy, which are constructive and idealistic at the same time. So the turquoise, it's interesting because with the Amazonite, I was talking about this bringing your masculine qualities out with your throat chakra here, really harnessing your masculine qualities. And the throat chakra is also on this card, but the moon is a feminine energy. So this card is talking about balancing your masculine and feminine energies. And this one is about balancing your reason. I already forget what it was. But the common theme here is balancing. And I think that maybe in the past with this pressing issue, you have been a little bit passive with the energy, or you'd kind of slipped into a less assertive energy when it came to broaching this subject. But this is really for you. It's about growth. It's about moving forward and balancing that energy of masculine and feminine qualities, asserting yourself over this situation. Now, we've got your gem card. I want to get into the tarot. Group 1, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? What is the blue moon bringing? Excuse me. Sorry, I can't take that many cards, Group 1. We've got 4 groups today. I just want clear messages, please. Group 1, what is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? Okay, we have the Tower. Now we do know that change is coming. That was preempted with the turquoise. Sorry, was it the Amazonite? It was the Amazonite. We are going to have change. You need change in order to stimulate growth. I have a feeling that many of you have already been through this Tower moment. Group 1, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? We also have the Page of Swords, so we have curiosity here. And interestingly, when I put this page down, they're looking back at the Tower. They're looking back at the change. So I do feel like this Tower moment was in your past, and this is an opportunity to curiously step forward into something new now. What is the Group 1 receiving from the blue moon? What is the blue moon bringing to Group 1, please? We have the Two of Swords here. Yes, you are going to have the opportunity to step forward, but you're kind of weighing it up. You need more information, you're saying. And look, we have the moon on this card as well. There's something holding you back, and you feel that it's a limited amount of information in order to move forward. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1, please, Spirit? What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh, this is interesting. All right, I like this. I actually really like this for you. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands reversed. And I think that that was necessary. I'm sorry to say, your happiness lies elsewhere, and you realized that with that Tower moment. Something had to be taken away in order for this new growth. We have the Ace of Swords here underneath our Two of Swords. So you are going to have a new opportunity here. The Ace of Swords, I always forget to say this in my readings. A beautiful reader reminded me of this. Her name is Simply Empath. I watch her videos as well. She's amazing. I'm going to start remembering people's names so I can shout them out. What Simply Empath reminded me of was that the swords are also about ideas. Yes, it's about communication. It can be about action. But the swords represent ideas, and this Ace of Swords is a new idea that you have. It's a new idea that is brought to you. Literally, I feel like the universe is giving this to you with the blue moon. The blue moon is bringing you a new idea. After this change, after this painful ending, because I really do feel like it wasn't easy, this change made you realize that your future is never going to be the same again. This change left you feeling insecure in terms of your finances, possibly your home, your career. It just left you wondering how stable your future is going to be. What kind of legacy are you going to have? Where am I going to end up? What am I going to do for work? Where do I want to live? I feel like this was massive. This changed your future. This Tower moment, I say it's necessary because it always is. It's hard to appreciate that in the time. We only see the pain of the change, but the Tower moment was designed to destroy the illusions in your life that were holding you back. And now I feel that you're in this energy of curiously looking back at the change and realizing that you never want to go back to that. You can't go back to that possibly, even if you tried. So this page is curious. You're looking back, but you're wanting to move forward. And you see that in the stance of this lady. She's got one foot back, her head is looking back, but the other foot is facing forward, and her sword is facing forward. You have this desire to move forward, but you still don't know what that looks like. And with the Ten of Wands, you want it to be something that isn't going to take too much from you. If this is a career, you don't want it to be the kind of job that doesn't pay for the work that you do. You know, that imbalance of your duties versus your pay. You want to get paid appropriately for the work that you put in. If this is a relationship, you want the give and take to be balanced. You want to feel as though this person is giving as much as you are. If this is a home, you don't want it to be too much of a fixer-upper, you know? You want it to be a balance of, I just want to move in and I can accept that there may be some cosmetic repairs, but I don't want to have to renovate a whole home. It's about balance for you, absolutely. And this change has made you realize that while in the past you might have taken on a lot, you might have taken on a lot of projects, you might have taken on a lot of responsibility, you might have just been the one to put your hand up for the people who you care about or for the idea of growth. Right now, you're realizing that you can't do that. So you're trying to figure out, well, what does that mean for me? Where to from here? Now, I want to say that the blue moon is going to give you the opportunity to create something. It's a new idea that comes to your mind. It's presented to you almost. It's like someone gives you this. Somebody gives you this new idea. Someone might suggest it to you, group one. It's going to be a pretty impactful suggestion though, because it leaves you thinking. It's not just like when you go to a family reunion and that old auntie says, you know, you should be a doctor. And you're like, I mean, that's not really what I want to do. You know, it's something that actually leaves an impression on you to the point where you probably start dreaming about it. You start thinking about it. You're like, oh, wait a minute. What if I did do that? What if I did do that? It leaves you with curious questions. That's the kind of impression that this idea gives you, but you still don't want to act at that moment. I want to say that the blue moon brings you this new idea, this new way of moving forward, but you still hesitate to take it because it doesn't feel like the right thing instantaneously, and yet you can't stop thinking about it. The Two of Swords is also about balance. So I really feel like your advice is to, you know, it's okay to think about it, but in that thinking phase, think about it realistically. Don't discredit the idea immediately. Don't say, oh, that's too far out. There's no way I could pull that off. Actually explore it. Look into it further is what I'm feeling. Really look into it. And I think you'd be surprised to know that you could pull it off, whether it's a new career, a new move. It could be, it feels like it's the kind of thing that will spark more positive growth. Because this is just a stepping stone. All the aces are opportunities, and it really feels like this is that curious new beginning that you want in your life. It isn't going to be your full 10 of Pentacles immediately, but it is going to spark new growth. Is there anything I've missed here in the past, Spirit, that Group 1 needs to hear? Excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right, we have the Page of Cups here. Okay, so something in the past, your change that you went through in the past, this Tower moment, those opportunities that fell apart, I want to say, the illusions that had to be destroyed, there's a feeling of I'm sorry, and I'm trying to figure out who it is, but someone is sorry. Someone is saying they're sorry. I can't decipher whether it's your guides apologizing for the pain that you had to experience, or if it's somebody who was directly involved in that painful ending. And maybe that's the split for you, Group 1, because a lot of people are going to see this. That could be one of or two of the scenarios that we're feeling here. I'm just feeling I'm sorry. So for some of you, this apology is coming from your guides for the pain that you had to experience in order for this new growth to happen. And for others of you, if you did lose somebody during this Tower moment, if you did end a relationship during this Tower moment, and it was catastrophic and it was painful, I really feel this as an apology from that person who put you through that pain, or who was there during those painful moments. There's an apology here. Yeah, I'm not feeling too much else with that page in the past there. What about in this column, Spirit? Is there anything I've missed for Group 1 here? Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you want to move forward. You're curious, you're thinking about it, you're entertaining new ideas, but you're also looking back like, could it be better than what I have currently though? Is it possible for me to move forward from this? And your emotions are now coming out. So we didn't have any emotion cards before. Now we've got 2 cups clarifying these cards, this spread. So in your present, I feel you trying to lessen your responsibility. You want balance. You want equal give and take. You don't want to be the one doing it all anymore. You don't want to be the one with everything to lose anymore. You don't want to feel like you have to meet other people's expectations, especially when they're unrealistic. You want it to be balanced. So there is this fear of venturing forward because you may lose something that you've already got in your present. But I do want to point out that you're already curious. And with curiosity, the universe is going to throw you opportunities. They want to show you. I'm hearing they're very happy that you are curious, because now you're at least a little bit open to something new. This unexpected Tower situation had to happen because you were so set on a specific idea, on a specific outcome here. And it wasn't actually the path that you were meant to lead. And so now, even though you feel hesitant, even though you feel a little bit bruised and jaded by that experience and that growth, you are being prepped for something new. I know you probably feel bored with this card. It feels like you're not 100% satisfied. Your emotions, like I'm hearing it could be worse. Like you're really settling into this, but you also acknowledge that you deserve more. You need more. You need more balance in your life. You need even give and take here. What about here, Spirit? Did I miss anything here? What is the Blue Moon bringing, Group 1? What is the Blue Moon bringing, Group 1? Ooh. I want to say this opportunity, this idea that you have that is presented to you, it's something you haven't considered. It's something that you need to delve further into. So at the point that you're watching this video, this may have been an idea that crossed your mind like a flash. I'm hearing like a flash. It came and it went. But you need to actually entertain this idea further. Use that curiosity and explore it further, because there's more to the story, apparently. There's more there. There's more information to gain. What else have I missed here, though, please, Spirit? What is the Blue Moon bringing, Group 1? Oh, sweet. Look at you. I'm so happy for you, Group 1. You are going to have a completely new opportunity here. 3 is your number. We have the Empress and the Devil reversed. You are getting out of, and I'm sorry that this is a harsh way of putting it. It's not going to be this drastic for all of you, but what I'm hearing is you're getting out of a toxic situation. You're getting out of a contract that has felt draining. Something that has really been holding you back. Something that has really been limiting you, Group 1. It's felt like an incredible responsibility. You felt like you were stuck in this obligation. It's for some of you, it's a relationship. It might not be romantic, but it feels like a really strong, like, contract almost. Like you had to stay with this situation. You're actually liberating yourself with this new idea. You're giving the opportunity to grow, to realize your full potential, to balance out your energy. And now I'm getting the narrative here. So what you need to do, I was about to call you Amazonite. I'm looking at your gems and it makes sense to me now. So Group 1, the blue moon is giving you the opportunity to, because it is such an invigorating, I mean, this is a blue full moon. You're going to be energized, Group 1. You have the opportunity here to use your assertive masculine communication to really gain, think about this clearly, explore this clearly. Use your realistic logic, think about this, get more information. There is a solution to this problem. You don't have to carry this responsibility on your back anymore. You can get out of this toxic situation. Use your masculine logic to explore that in depth. And then with the grace of the Venus ruling Empress, you have the opportunity here to grow, to really pamper yourself, to explore yourself, to liberate yourself enough so that you have room to figure out who you are. Most of you, Group 1, have only scratched the surface of who you are. What I'm feeling is that you are a fledgling in terms of who you were meant to be in this life, regardless of age. You haven't yet reached your full potential. You are an Empress and you've been settling for a page. You are not a page, Group 1. Now is the time to level up. You have so much experience, and it wasn't fair for you to feel stuck in these situations. You actually, a long time ago, settled for this 10 of Pentacles, despite your intuition telling you you weren't happy, despite your intuition trying to guide you out of it. It took for a tower moment for you to realize that you weren't where you were meant to be. And the universe is sorry that it had to be so painful and confusing and conflicting, but it had to happen because you weren't where you were meant to be. And now in your curious state, you're realizing that actually you are bored. Actually, I'm not balanced. Actually, I'm feeling overburdened. I want out. I need to get out of this. The blue moon is bringing you a new idea. And it could be someone close to you that expresses this to you, that tells you, well, actually, have you thought about this? Like, you can get out of this contract. You don't have to live like this anymore. You don't have to be burdened by this anymore. You deserve to reach your full potential. And like I was saying, once this idea is adapted, once you adopt this idea and foster this opportunity, more growth will come to you, Group 1. It is inevitable. It's not going to be your 10 of Pentacles immediately, but it is going to be like a catalyst for positive growth and change. Bottom deck energy is the Emperor. You are balancing your masculine and feminine qualities. It is time to take control of this situation. You're being given the green light. You are being guided through this. Everything has happened for a reason. Now isn't the time to settle. And I want to say that this is about taking control. The Emperor is also somebody who analyzes risk. They understand risk. They know when to drop something because it's not going to actually benefit them versus when to invest in something because the risk is low enough versus the reward. So I really feel like that is you. You're balancing your masculine and feminine traits in order to change this situation, in order to grow into the Empress that you are destined to be. I'm going to get more oracle cards for you though. Group 1, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? We have happiness, sweetheart, it's time. Step into that field of happiness and joy. You deserve it. The blue moon is bringing you happiness. In terms of people who might be significant to you, I'm seeing Capricorn. I'm also seeing Taurus. The Tower, I don't know what sign rules the Tower. I want to say like Scorpio, Pluto energy because of Mars, and it just seems like that kind of energy, but I might be just jumping the gun there. We have compassion, and I feel like the blue moon is bringing you compassion for yourself, compassion for your past, what you've been through, understanding. There is a way to do this without destroying the situation that you're leaving. You know, you don't have to walk out and burn the bridges on the way out. You know, you don't have to blow the whole place up on the way out. There is a way to step out of this with the compassion of the Empress and the assertiveness of the Emperor. It's time to look after yourself, is what I just heard. It's time to look after yourself. Some of this responsibility wasn't yours to bear, and it's time to look after yourself. We have strength in reverse. You're realizing new strengths that you haven't tapped into yet. You are stronger than you realize, Group 1. You are stronger than you know. You are much stronger than you realize you are. So Group 1, you know what? I want to do one more thing, actually. I want to get charms for you. I don't want this reading to be too long because I have to do 4 of you groups today, but I do want to get charms for you. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 1? Sorry, I probably should have given a warning. That might be loud if you're wearing headphones. Group 1. Ooh, okay, interesting. Ooh, it's been a while since I've used my charmies. Okay, straight up, clarity. The blue moon is bringing you clarity, Group 1. You are going to have clarity that you need. This indecision isn't going to last. In fact, it's empowering to have choices. Choice is always a good thing. As confusing as it can be, choice is an empowering thing, because then it's up to you to source the information. You know, it's good to have choices. You will get this. You will get through this. This confusion is temporary. Clarity is what the blue moon is bringing you. I want to say that there's an opportunity of like a reunion. I'm seeing intoxication here. So some of you may have this opportunity to let loose, have a little bit of fun. I do see that you have people around you, especially trying to help you through this. This Ace of Swords, it feels like it's somebody else's idea. Somebody else says to you, hey, why don't you try this? Like, I know you're not happy. I can feel you're not happy. Have you thought about this? We also have Aries here. So Aries, Capricorn, Taurus could be significant in terms of signs around you. And I do feel like that's Scorpio, but I'm not 100% sure. It feels like a Mars-Pluto energy, the Tower. It could be Jupiter as well. Listen, I'll do my research and come back to you in another reading. But there could be an opportunity for like an intimate reunion here, or an opportunity to let loose with some people, and that's when you get that idea. I'm also seeing travel for some of you. Somebody could be traveling towards you. You could be traveling. You could have this opportunity to, I want to just say, like, get out of the house, to clear your head, to get more of this clarity that you're craving. You might not be traveling far, but I just feel like you're going to be in new surroundings is what I'm feeling. You are incredibly precious, and there are people in this situation who you can trust, who are wanting to help you through this. Excuse me. I'm seeing the binding, so you do feel quite bind. You feel like this is a promise that you made and you got to stick by it. There's only one here though. There's 2 of these rings and only one came out. So your idea of this commitment doesn't match the expectations on the other end, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship. One of you is more invested than the other. I'm seeing lock. So the new moon is giving you this opportunity to examine the things that have held you by lock and key. You have an opportunity here to break free, but there is also, it's feeling like it's something that isn't going to give you full closure. It's something that is, you're going to have to walk away from and accept that you're not going to get all the closure that you need. It's like you almost got there. You almost got there. You kind of told yourself, like, if I just get through this, if I just get through that. If you want to liberate yourself, if you want to explore new opportunities, you do have to accept that you aren't going to finish this, whatever this project is, whatever this time frame was for your relationship, for your situation, for your job. You're going to have to leave it as unfinished business. You do have the power to liberate yourself here. You hold the key is what I'm getting. You hold the key. And this lock doesn't actually have a key. That's why it's in my charm box, because it was no use for me elsewhere. Now I'm seeing some sort of third-party situation here. You may have been feeling pulled towards another opportunity, towards something else. I see this as being a catalyst. it almost doesn't seem to take ground. It depends on your individual situation, but the fact that it was showing me this in reverse, I just want to say that this pull, this feeling as though you have choices, as though you have options, it was the catalyst for your curiosity. It wasn't meant to be your 10 of Pentacles moment. It was the catalyst for your curiosity. And I'm just hearing again, everything happens for a reason. And this is my selfish charm. So the blue moon is giving you an opportunity to be selfish, group 1. Embrace it. So that is what I'm seeing for you, group 1. I'm going to call it there. We do have 4 groups. If you're curious about the others, by all means, have a look into them. You do have a song in the description box below. The song could contain additional messages in the lyrics, so check that out if you'd like to. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video. Bye! Group 2, and welcome. If you chose this white cord, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm very excited. I've wanted to do this reading since the start of this month. Really excited to bring this to you. I hope you did get the chance to watch the new moon video as well. You do still have a week to manifest your desired outcome. This blue moon once every 3 years is what I keep saying. I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but I keep saying it, so I'm going to will it to happen. So group 2, I'm asking about the blue moon for you. The blue moon is a wonderful opportunity to manifest something into your reality. It is the opportunity for the impossible to become true, basically. That's a weird way of wording it, but just need a little sip of the coffee before we get started. I'm going to start with the gem card. I want to know, group 2 spirit, what is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? Hey, hello. Should I take them both? Listen, you guys already got more than the other ones. All right. So the first card that I'm seeing is Black Tourmaline, number 30, Pluto, and your third eye chakra. Black Tourmaline for me is like a protection charm. I don't know about that. I know that you can get some tourmaline that brings money, but I always considered Black Tourmaline as a protection. Maybe I'm getting it confused with obsidian, but I feel like with Pluto, this is like heavy energy. The black moon, oh my days, the blue moon might be bringing some secrets into light, okay? The blue moon, in terms of your Pluto energy, Pluto for me, I consider it to be about like the unknown, the shadow things, the things on the edge of your peripheral, the things that you are feeling with your intuition, but you haven't seen them yet. It could be passion, it could be sex, like those sorts of things. You anticipate them coming, you feel excited by them, but also terrified by them because you can't see them, you just feel them coming. And we also have green fluorite here, number 12. So 30th of December could be significant for some of you. And we also have Cancer on this card with the crown chakra. So this is big energy. This is your crown and your third eye showing up to play today. So that's interesting. I'm going to put that over there. Really what I'm feeling is that the blue moon is going to give you the opportunity to see some of the things that you've been anticipating. You, group 2, are very keen manifestors. You can trust your intuition. You've been picking up on some change. You've been picking up on something. So by all means, don't give up with your manifestation, okay? Your third eye and your crown are really trying to guide you through this. You have something big coming towards you. We'll figure it out with the tarot. It is something that you have sensed. It's something that you've been feeling with the Cancer there, your Cancer emotions. I always think of Cancer as the moon card as well. So it's like a secret. It's something that you've been picking up on. You've been feeling it, but you haven't seen it yet. Bottom deck energy for you. Oh, I'm terrible. What is this? It looks like Neptune. That's an interesting way of drawing Neptune. Surely not. Am I wrong? This is your sacral chakra. I might be completely wrong with this. Is that Neptune? I've never seen it drawn like that. I've seen it with the trident, but there's the circle at the bottom. That's really interesting. To put your sacral chakra with Oh no, it's your root chakra. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Your root chakra with Neptune. That makes a little bit more sense. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that it's really important for you to stay grounded as well. When we have our third eye and crown chakra beaming, almost like pinging, like a satellite, like a antenna, downloading information, passing information on. You can't see it happening, but you feel it. You feel the energy being exchanged. It can leave us feeling exhausted. It can leave us feeling restless. It can leave us feeling extra tired and foggy. And it can leave us being stuck in our daydreams. We struggle to stay present. So there is a bit of advice here that while you are dreaming, while you are daydreaming and fantasizing with the Neptune here, make sure that you do stay grounded. Stay grounded in your root. And do try to stay present, because I feel like some of your dreams, while they're trying to ground, it's really important. Oh, I'm so sorry. The birds near my house are nesting and they're incredibly territorial, so that's going to happen a little bit. It really feels like you need to stay grounded. You need to make sure that you have a firm grip of your reality, because you can't manifest these things from your crown and your third eye without having your feet grounded, without having your body grounded in this reality. So it's almost like with this card, you are grounding your dreams here. With the root chakra and the Neptune here, you're grounding your dreams. Interesting. Let's get the tarot out, hey? You know what? That is going to annoy the hell out of me. I'm going to be back, group 2. I need to close that window. Sorry, group 2. I love hearing the birds in the morning, but that bird is so annoying. I've been attacked by that same bird when I was a kid, so it's slightly triggering. Okay, group 2, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the group 2 bringing the blue moon? What is the blue moon bringing group 2, please? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? That's interesting. They showed me the death card and the devil card, and then I shuffled it back in. So, yes, you do have this sort of Pluto energy around you, absolutely, and a little bit of Capricorn there. So listen, this is exciting, group 2. Your first card is the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that the new moon, you're either now or in your past, you were quite, I want to say independent, fiercely independent. You were almost to the point where you didn't want to bring other people into your life. You didn't see the point in incorporating others into your journey. I just want to tell you this is a frustrating topic for your guides, because I think they tried to bring you people and you were like, no, they're not good enough. Like, that is a message that's coming through, is that you are fiercely independent to the point where you have actually declined the collaboration of others. You've had to say you've limited contact with other people. And I know that in these times, listen, we're not supposed to be touching other people, let alone collaborating with them, but it's actually been frustrating for your guides, because you're at a point now where you're like, nope, I'm happy. Like, it's taken me so much to get my Nine of Pentacles. I'm secure, I'm protected, and I want to keep this. But your guides are like, well, wait a minute, stop. Like, you weren't supposed to get so comfortable here. Like, your guides are secretly planning some big change for you, group 2. The blue moon is going to introduce you to something, and you're already looking at it. Look at this. You're like preempting it. You're looking ahead like, what is it? It's not going to make me leave my garden, but what is it? Like, I'm curious. I've been feeling this. My crown chakra is alive. I've been daydreaming about it. Bring it. And for some of you, can't deny, with the rose quartz, it could be love. Group 2, please. What is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? Hey, excuse me. What is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the blue moon bringing group 2, please? Oh, that's interesting. Yes or no? No. Okay, well, I will examine this, because it kind of, apparently this doesn't need to go down onto the spread, but it does need to be talked about briefly. I don't believe in coincidences. So what I'm feeling with this Nine of Pentacles is that you've waited a long time for something. Absolutely. Like, you're being very picky and choosy now. Like, it has to be this or I'm not budging. Like, I've got my Three of Wands already. Like, if you want to bring me my Four of Wands, then you have to prove it. You have to show me that it's worth investing in, is what I keep feeling. You have to show me that it's worth investing in. And you have been very much firm on this. Your idea has been set with that Queen of Swords. You're not budging. You're not wanting to change that. In fact, I might put that below the Nine of Pentacles. You're not changing that idea, that mentality. You're set. You're like, I've got my Nine of Pentacles. I'm really happy. I don't mind waiting at this point. Like, it has to be this or I'm not budging. What is, yeah, it has to be this or I'm not budging. The Ten of Cups. It has to be this or I'm not budging. Can I put that down? Yes, I can. Can I? No, I got to put it here apparently. All right, so can we talk about the blue moon, please? What is the blue moon bringing my group twos then? You're out here wanting your Ten of Cups. It has to be this Ten of Cups. It has to be, what I just heard is it has to be a soulmate or I'm not budging. Like, it has to be my Ten of Cups or I'm not budging. Like, I'm secure in myself. I'm not lonely. It has to be my Ten of Cups or I'm not budging. So group two, please. What is the blue moon actually bringing them then? What is coming into their reality? Oh, sweetheart, you are about to get shooketh. They have something big planned for you, and it's going to make you feel like you're losing control with that Temperance reversed. It's going to feel like you've had the carpet pulled from under you, is what I'm hearing. You're going to lose it. This could be a Sagittarius coming in. This is fiery energy. It's unexpected. It's unexpected to the point where you feel like you've lost control. Your heart, like literally when I saw these cards, my heart skipped a beat. It feels like it's exciting, but it's also terrifying because you're like, oh my God, I just heard this person could destroy me. It does feel like it's romance for you guys. Listen, it doesn't have to be, but it is an energy coming in. It feels like an energy that is unexpected. It takes you by surprise. Your heart skips a beat and you lose control. I want to say that this is happening for you, okay? I need to say that. Now, in terms of signs, I'm seeing Aquarius. I'm seeing Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. We have Taurus and Leo on this Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. It is happening for you. It was meant to happen, okay? You needed to lose control. You were a little bit too fixed on this idea of being alone, this idea of being self-sufficient, this idea of, is it your soulmate though? Let's ask, is this your soulmate? Yes. That's an easy yes for me. The Six of Wands, it's a victory, it's a success, it's something that is going to make you very happy. I want to say, listen, I want to say it's challenging though. There's something about your energy, you're so fixed. Like, usually, this is Nine of Pentacles makes me think of Virgo, that's a mutable sign, but you have fire in this card. You are so fixed here. You're stuck here. It's actually frustrating for your guides. Your guides have been trying to bring you people, and you're like, no, no, no. Like, make it worth my while, or I'm not investing, is what I get. You've been cutting people left, right, and center. You're like, 10 of cups or no cups. And like, whoa, okay, geez. So it's going to catch you by surprise. You're going to lose control. What is the blue moon bringing? Group 2. Your last spread is telling me a little bit about your future towards the end of the blue moon's energy, which is, it will wane 7 days after it's here. So you can expect this by, I would say, the 6th or 7th of November. Group 2. What is the blue moon bringing? Group 2, please, Spirit. I'm sorry. Oh, you guys. I just want to cry for you because you're so stubborn. This is still you're not going to believe what I have to tell you. You're going to wait to see it happen for yourself, and that's fine. I love that energy. I feel that energy. I can appreciate why you're in this position. You know, you've had to fight hard for the garden that you're tending to, but in the week that follows Halloween, you will receive an opportunity here, a new opportunity in love. Your rose quartz was dead on here. And with the green fluorite, I just want to say that you are protected, you are guided, you know this, you've been manifesting this. The blue moon is going to give you a new connection, whether you choose to foster that into a romance or into a friendship. This is somebody who is investing in your 10 of Cups. They want you to be happy. They're going to build to this garden that you've already created. This is somebody who is reaching out to you, extending their emotions towards you. And if you can see the way that I'm looking at it, you're looking across, smiling. I want to show you this. I'm going to put these cards down real quick. I want to show you this. Look at that. How will I do this? All right. You're out here looking over at it like, oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe I can leave my garden. And you're going to lose control in the best of ways because you've been too tempered. You've been too stay in my lane, not interacting with anybody energy. So this is a new opportunity here. It's a romantic gesture. Ooh, that's interesting. That's not what I would say usually for the Ace of Cups. That just came out without even thinking. Okay, so it's a romantic gesture apparently. It is going to lead to forward movement with this Chariot. This is a determined person. I'm getting Cancer with this card now. We did have Cancer earlier. So we have Cancer, Sagittarius, we have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and now we have Cancer again. And this is somebody who is going to want to move forward. They're going to be very proactive in the way that they move this connection forward. They aren't going to leave you guessing, is what I need to tell you. This isn't somebody who's going to leave you uncertain and unsure and afraid and like, oh, what am I going to do? And are they actually into me? Do they want to spend time with me? Are they just using me? What is this relationship? What are we? Like, this is somebody who is going to move forward towards you. They're going to take charge here is what I feel. They're going to stir things up, though, with this Two of Pentacles. It's going to require, I want to say compromise, but there's a better word for the energy that I'm feeling. It's going to require shuffling. What's the word? It's kind of like your routine, the way that you choose to spend your time at the moment needs to be reorganized in order to make room for this person in your life. And it's going to be a good change because you're going to see that some of the things that you had been choosing to do to fill your spare time with are things that you don't actually have interest in. You know, they were just little things that were taking up time in your day. I want to say that you do have time for this person, group 2. You're going to question that is what I feel. You're going to look at your life and your schedule and you might think that you've got too much going on to make room for this person, but you do actually have time for this person. You do have room for this person. There are some things that you've been doing that they weren't actually your passions, but it just helped you pass time. So this is the kind of person who is going to come in, and I do believe that you have room for them in your life. Bottom deck energy for you is the Ten of Swords reversed. Everything is fine is the main message that I feel here. Because when this card is upright, this person doesn't look happy. You know, I mean, how can you be happy when you've got 10 swords in your body? But I don't discredit the message here. It feels on point. Everything is fine, group 2. The 10 of Swords here are falling out of your body. Everything is fine. I really feel like this is an end of a tough cycle, an end of an idea, an end of this illusion that you are going to be alone for the rest of your life, or that you are going to have to tend to your own garden for the rest of your life. Your guides seem to be bringing in this soulmate is what I heard that you've been wanting. Whether they are romantic or not, for most of you it feels romantic. I mean, I accidentally said romantic gesture there. But for all of you, this is somebody who is going to want 10 of Cups with you. They're going to be in your future. They're invested in your future happiness here, your happy ending. They're invested. Which cards should I use for you guys first? I think I'll use this one. Yeah. Group 2, please. What is the new moon? Why do I keep saying that? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? What is the blue moon bringing group 2? We have inspiration. Absolutely. The blue moon is bringing you inspiration. Oh, the fire in your belly with this Temperance. When the Sagittarius isn't tamed, oh my days. You are going to want to travel with this person is a message that came through. There's travel here. And you're going to want to move with this person. You're going to feel inspired by this person. You are going to inspire this person. You are so successful in your own way. You might be leveling up here. Look at this person's solar plexus and sacral chakra. It's just all on fire. Like, you have the Midas touch in this situation. This is going to, has the potential, I want to say, to create a lot. It's going to be the kind, you light up this person's world. Holy heck. You are this figure. Like, I'm just looking at this person and just feeling so much for them. This person coming in, they are really inspired by you. There's something incredibly unique about you that they admire. It could be the way that you got your Nine of Pentacles, you know. They just really admire you and everything that you've been through to create what you have. Group 2, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing Group 2? We have well-being. Okay, so you know what I heard? Well, this card was actually reversed, but I don't like reading these reversed. What I heard was get out of your garden. Get out of your garden, get out of your head. It's time to make this real. It's time to live your dreams, especially with the moon here. Like, this is someone who's like whimsically daydreaming about. Like, I just feel like this is a really dreamy card. And it's like, well, actually, no, we have time now to put the root in the soil. Let's make our dreams a reality. That is what this card is telling me. Despite the fact that it's talking about your well-being, it feels like the first message I got was get out of your garden and make this a reality. So that's really interesting. Bottom deck energy for you in this deck is answers. You have been questioning this. You have been wanting this for a while, I think, but you've just been really stuck and stubborn. Your guides are like so frustrated. They're like, oh my God, I hope this will satisfy them. Like, they've been asking us for this for so long. This has to be the one. Like, this is going to make them so happy, but will they get out of their garden? This is the answer that you've been seeking, is what I felt. What else can I use for you? I might use the energy oracle cards as well. So Group 2, please, Spirit. Victory, absolutely. The Six of Wands, you're going to have victory here. This is going to be a successful connection. Group 2, what is the blue moon bringing them? Group 2, what is the blue moon bringing them? Action with that Chariot card, forward movement, something that you've been stuck in, a cycle that you've been stuck in, something that you've been saying and willing to change. It's happening. It's moving forward now. We're getting out of that stagnant period. I feel like you've had growth in other areas of your life, and this has been the one area that's felt really stuck. We're moving forward now. We're moving forward towards victory. What is Group 2? Oh, sweets. Look at this. Caring connections. The blue moon is bringing you caring connections and moving forward towards victory. Caring connections. Bottom deck energy is attachment. This is something that is going to actually, oh, okay, there's two messages here. I wanted to say that you are going to end up feeling very attached to this person and vice versa. Soulmate energy is very healing energy. It can at times be a little bit codependent, but it's your souls wanting to heal each other, wanting to reacquaint each other, wanting to get to know each other again, because there's an energy there that is similar. But the other message that came through with this card was that part of you is going to feel attached to the lifestyle that you have. You're questioning it with that Two of Pentacles. You're feeling attached to your schedules, to your routines, to what you have already, and you're going, do I have room for this person? Yes, you do. You really do, Group 2. Reevaluate how you're spending your time, because you definitely have room for someone in your life. I'm also going to get you charms. Noise warning, if you're wearing headphones, maybe turn it down. Group 2, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing you? Okay, Group 2. What is the blue moon bringing them? What is the blue moon bringing them? Oh, wow. Oh, my days. You guys got so much more than Group 1. I kind of feel sorry for them now. All right, so I am seeing travel. Someone is traveling. I just heard someone has a limited amount of time, which is why that Ace of Cups feels like it happens so quickly. I'm seeing heart. Your hearts. The blue moon is bringing you an opportunity in I want it definitely your heart space, absolutely. And you've been anticipating this. Perhaps you've been watching tarot and it's been, oops, excuse me, come back please. Perhaps you've been watching tarot and it's been telling you this, and you've been like, well, when is it happening? When is it happening? What's going on? When is it happening? This is something to do with your heart space, your emotions. The blue moon is bringing you a new opportunity for your heart. I just heard for your heart to love. Now, absolutely, you know, if you have spent a long time creating and cultivating your little Garden of Eden, it is fair for you to want to stay there, but there is an indication here that you may be self-sabotaging. Give this person a chance is what I heard. Give this person a chance. It's okay to be selfish. I hate that that word is so negatively geared. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to have what do I want to say here? Healthy boundaries, but just make sure that you aren't limiting your opportunities here by being overly selfish. We have the cap reverse, so I feel like something is being released. Like there's an opening here. There's an expulsion of pressure, kind of like when you shake up a fizzy drink and then you rip the cap off, you know, like you feel like you lose control when this person comes in, that temperance reverse. There's a lot of explosive energy here in a good way. It's passionate energy. We have another heart. This is my amber heart. So listen, the blue moon is really seeming to be bringing you love. Whether you choose to foster it into a romantic relationship or just a long-lasting friendship, the blue moon is definitely bringing you love. We have the bottle opener again, the can opener. So I really feel like this is something that you have almost given up on. You were like, you know what, I don't need anybody anyway. I've got my garden, I've got my 9 of Pentacles, like I'm okay, I'm just going to be alone forever. And your guides were like, no, stop thinking like that. Get out of your garden. We're going to make this happen. And now is the chance to really open that can of worms. I have the Disney charm here reversed. Now, the main reason why I feel that this is reversed for you is because on the other side, it says made with care in Wonderland. And I always anticipate this charm, or I just think of this charm as someone who is daydreaming too much. So the fact that it's reversed is saying that you have a chance here to ground your daydreams. The things that you have been predicting are coming into reality. They are being manifested into reality. As like a Disney movie with that 10 of Cups, it's like a Disney movie. You're happy ever after. We have peace here, so you will have peace. The blue moon is bringing you peace. Like this might feel like a little bit of like a, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like I'm so untempered. What am I going to do? I feel like I lose control when I'm around this person. But that is nothing compared to the change that you have already been through. This year has been a glow up year for you, group 2, believe it or not. And I really feel like this is not even a big deal. Like your guides are like, please just take it. It's genuine. This is something that is for you. We also have the owl charm, which was face down. So like your rose tinted glasses, you're almost burying yourself in the sand. You're like, nope, I'm not this ooey gooey person. Like, don't make me ruby eyed. I'm wiser than this. Like you're really stubborn, group 2. Your guides, you make them laugh. Obviously they're there for a reason, but they just find you at times to be really stubborn. Now we have a moonstone here. So I definitely feel like your intuition has a strong role to play. We have the watermelon charm on the sour side. So there's a feeling of sourness, bitterness here. Do examine those feelings, you know. Don't project something onto a new person. Examine whether it's this person that's making you feel like that, or is it a past experience. If it is a past experience, then take your time to work through that so that you're not projecting that previous pain onto a new connection. We have the shades here. Someone is playing this cool. Someone is trying to play this situation cool, but I feel like they're melting underneath, and I don't think that's you, group 2. I think that's your person. They're going to come through real cool, real cool-headed, very charming Sagittarius energy, but they are moving with the force of the Chariot. They are really invested in you. It's all about you, group 2, with this coin. You're the door to value here. You are incredibly valuable to your person, and they are going to want to move forward with you. So your last charm is the toxic snake, and this for me is saying that you may have some toxic energy. You may have this idea that is going to taint your opportunity here. You know that. You're going to pull yourself in. You're going to rein yourself in, because we know that that happens with our Ten of Swords. We tell ourselves things, don't we, group 2, that we don't necessarily believe in, but it's easy saying that. We get stuck in saying that. We get stuck in saying that these things happen, and that maybe we're going to be single forever and our rose quartz soulmate isn't coming. So it's really important that you nip that energy in the bud, because this is really actually, or you don't have to cut it off and pretend it doesn't exist, but identify that it isn't true. At least tell yourself that that's something that you just say, because you know in your heart you don't believe it. You know in your heart that you deserve your 10 of Cups, and this is for you, group 2. So I'm really excited. That's where I'm going to cut your reading. It's been a long one. I hope it's been informative. Come back and let me know. I would say give it until the 7th of November. I'm interested to see who comes in, who you connect with. It feels like a very new energy. Look after yourselves, group 2. Sending you my love and well wishes for the blue moon, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye! Hi, group 3, and welcome. If you chose the cream colored cord, then this is going to be your reading. So group 3, we're asking Spirit today, what is the blue moon? Oops, holy, I thought that got tipped. Oh my gosh, my heart. Oh, what is the blue moon bringing you? Is the question we're asking Spirit. So this is an interesting video, and I hope you did take time to watch the new moon video before this video. At the time that I'm posting this video, we do have a week until the blue moon. The idea behind the blue moons is that it is an opportunity to make the impossible happen. It is an incredibly rare event in terms of astrology and astronomy, I want to say, but this only happens once every 3 years, as I've been told. I keep saying that, I hope that's correct. And it is a powerful opportunity to manifest something that you deemed to be impossible. I always love to use the what am I trying to say here? Full moon. I keep saying new moon. I always use the full moon as an opportunity to release things in order to stimulate new growth. And this blue moon is just going to bring a lot, I reckon. I'm hoping. Anyway, we're willing it to happen, aren't we? We've still got a week at the time that you're seeing this, hopefully. So I'm going to start with the gem cards. I want to know, what is the blue moon bringing group 3? What is the blue moon bringing group 3, please? What is the blue moon bringing group 3? What is the blue moon bringing group 3? Thank you. That took a little while. All right, so we have Venus here, Jade, number 24, your heart chakra. So that's interesting. I always considered jade to be something that was like a wealthy thing. I never really thought of it as linked to your heart chakra and Venus. Venus makes me think of you, though, your image, your self-worth, your self-care. Yes, Venus is in some ways linked with love, but it's also linked with beauty, and the Empress is the figurehead for self-care, in my opinion, really embodying self-care. How many times have I said that? All right, bottom deck energy for you is hematite, number 6. Oh, I'm terrible. Let me go back. Number 6, and this appears to be Saturn. Interesting. So it's ruled by Saturn, and it's linked to your root chakra as well. Number 6, Saturn, root chakra. So 6 for me is about balance. It's about victory. It's about success. It can indicate, I don't want to say opposing forces, but it's like a shared energy. There's a couple of things coming in, and they're all balancing out. I feel like most of the 6 cards in tarot depict more than 2 people. Most of the 6 cards have at least 3 people on them, from memory. I'm trying to picture what the 6 of Oh, I can't. I've just got a complete blank. The Six of Cups has 2 people. Yeah. Anyway, Saturn energy is very proactive energy, and with your root chakra, it feels like you need to kind of ground yourself in this moment, ground yourself in this energy. Your heart space, though, I'm a little bit curious to see what comes towards you. Venus and Saturn. It's like I'm hearing like Taurus and Capricorn. So you have a lot of earthy energy around you. Even though the element on here is water, you have a lot of earthy energy around you. Your heart and your root chakra. That's interesting. I'm going to read the message from the book for these 2 cards as well. And then we'll get into your tarot to figure out what the blue moon is bringing you. But I really find the messages in here are insightful. And there is no way that I'm going to be able to remember them all. So I do read from the book for these. I don't like doing it with all the decks though, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while. So the message for your Jade card here. Following periods of stress or shock, both physical and psychic, we must give ourselves time to recover. A period of rest has presented itself to us, though we must not take this as forced inactivity. Idleness is in fact a precious companion for rediscovering ourselves. Immersed in silence, we can finally listen to the sounds of our soul. Ooh. So the idea for medication with Jade is that it apparently helps you reflect on your authenticity. And I always considered Jade to be like a really precious stone, like of high value, quite expensive, and like a symbol of wealthiness as well. So I really feel like the blue moon is giving you a chance to really embrace yourself, to feel that worthiness, to feel that strength, to feel that empowerment, and to really take care of yourself here. If you need time out, take it. If you need to just disappear for a little bit in order to ground yourself, take it. But I do want to get messages from number 6 as well, our hematite. So as we know, this is the element earth. Astrology is Saturn, and it's your root chakra. The message is, in this time of our life, we have an extreme need for order and cleanliness. This need comes from our inner self, but reflects the external as well, and involves our daily life, our dwelling, the way we present ourselves to others. We appear serious and trustworthy because that is the way we feel. This is not a moment for frivolity and superficiality. So this is about being authentic. This is about taking time to really sit with yourself. It's interesting here. I did talk about this feeling as though you need to it's how you present yourself with Venus. It's your appearance, it's your beauty, it's this feeling of security within yourself, this embodiment of self-care. And then that card is also talking about being in touch with the true self and authenticity here with your Jade. So it feels like the blue moon is giving you an opportunity to really just get in touch with yourself again, to feel connected with yourself, to feel, I just want to say, use this time to pamper yourself. Group 3, that's what is seeming to come through, you know. Don't distract yourself with other people's needs and their problems. Just take time out at the blue moon to really just pamper yourself. If you have the means to, by all means, book a room and just drink some champagne or have some coffee and have, why did I say coffee? I wanted to say chocolate. I think I need some coffee. But no, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. This is the opportunity to put you first. Group 3, please. What is the blue moon bringing Group 3? I just heard the opportunity for respite. What is the blue moon bringing Group 3? What is the blue moon bringing Group 3? Blue moon bringing Group 3. Absolutely. Look at this. In your past, you were this person that people turned to for advice. You were this Hierophant figure that other people came to, and they wanted you to solve all of their problems, and it was incredibly burdensome. It was incredibly overpowering, overbearing, but you took it on like a boss. You have a very giving nature. You are someone who people trust. They trust your advice, they trust what you have to say, but at times you feel like they're expecting you to solve all of their problems. At times it feels like it's just too much to carry. Like, this isn't my responsibility. Why do I have to do this? I don't want to do this today. I don't have the ability to do this. But people admire you. They look up to you. And a lot of people come to you for advice. So that is what's going on in your past or your recent past. We want to know about your future here. Yeah, I see you like running away from people. The blue moon is giving you an opportunity to be alone here. You're like, this is the truth. This is the truth of it all. I am not this Messiah, this prophet. Like, I need my time alone as well. What is the blue moon bringing, group 3? What is the blue moon bringing, group 3, please? Page of Pentacles reversed. That's interesting. Someone may have been expecting you to do something for them around Halloween, around the 31st of this month. This is not a timeless reading. I'm so sorry, guys. This reading is very specific. The blue moon only happens once every 3 years, so this reading is very specific. And this year it falls on Halloween, so around Halloween, group 3, someone is going to expect you to do something for them. They want you to do something. They want you to invest your time in it. It could be like they want you to come to their party. They want you to help them set up for an event. They want you to help them with a costume. They want you to go shopping with them. It feels like they just want you there. Because they trust your judgment, because they trust your opinion, they want you for advice, and they also know that you are reliable. You have a lot of reliable energy around you. But I actually see you canceling these plans. I actually see you saying, no, this is too much for me to take on board. I need to cancel that. I need to just spend some time alone. What is the blue moon bringing, group 3, please? With the Two of Wands reversed, you are definitely going MIA for a little while. You're going, nah, I'm not making any plans. I'm not making any plans. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I just want to be alone is what it feels like. I just want to eat Halloween candy. I just want to eat chocolate. I just want to watch my favorite movies. I don't want to be out here doing these things for other people. What is the blue moon bringing, group 3, please? We have the Hanged One reversed. So this Hanged Man energy, this is about a new perspective, but you've reversed it here. Your energy is saying, no, I don't want anything new. I just want to stay here. I want to hang back. I'm going to put myself up here for the day, and I just want to chill. This is big energy though, group 3. Like, I know my language, the way I'm describing this is very like, it sounds like I'm downplaying the situation, but you have 3 major arcana here. And I think your main message here was that there is a need for this, like, what did it say? I'm trying to think of it. The way that it was worded, it was like your inaction isn't wasted, basically. Like, this is big energy. There is a reason why you had to cancel these plans. This is all happening for a reason, because that wasn't where you were meant to be. You weren't meant to be going to this thing for other people. You weren't meant to be investing time in this situation for other people. You weren't meant to help them do this. You weren't meant to do that at all. You were meant to do something else. Why though? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I'm just curious now. Why? We have 3 major arcana here, and you're telling me this isn't... Yeah, you really just need a rest, sweets. You really just need a rest. You have actually been taking way too much on board. The blue moon is giving you an opportunity to rest, to just sit by yourself. It's almost like you've been helping so many other people that you haven't had time to help yourself here, to really just examine your own needs. And it's not to say that your world is falling apart, no. But I think you just really need to rest. Like, that is what all these cards are saying, group 3. The blue moon is bringing you respite. An opportunity here to look after yourself, to really pamper yourself. And you can dress this up as much as you want, you know, if you do want to go big and self-care and hire a room and get out, you know, some of your favorite drinks and foods and just enjoy that room. Or if you just want to stay at home and close the curtains and turn off your phone and just watch your favorite movies and lie in bed. And it's like you really need this. Your soul is calling for you to take this rest. It is incredibly important. And it's honestly like you have 4 major arcana now. This is a big deal, group 3. You really need this rest. This blue moon is giving you the opportunity to look after yourself and to put your needs forward. And I think that in this rest with that Hermit card, you are going to be more aware of things. The Hermit card is like a guidance card. You're being guided to do this. You really are. And it's also about seeking answers from within, this introspective moment. There's a real opportunity here to go within, to be alone, and to be comfortable in that solitude as well. Like, you're really being guided to do this. You need this opportunity so that you can rest. It really just keeps coming through, group 3. This is really important for you. And in the future, you can move forward. In the future, you can get back into this chariot energy. But right now, you do need to rest, because I think that you have a big next couple of months, you know. After October, we're quickly in November. Some of us have other holidays in November, and then it's Christmas all of a sudden, you know. So the guides, your guides and my guides are really saying that you need to rest right now. You need to use this blue moon as an opportunity to look after yourself, because you are going to have a busy couple of months. It's going to be all systems go. So really do look after yourself. I want to get some advice, some more oracle cards as well. What is the blue moon bringing group 3? What is the blue moon bringing group 3, Spirit? What is the blue moon bringing group 3? Oh, sweet. So look at this. Forgiveness. The blue moon is giving you an opportunity for forgiveness. Oh, excuse me. I was getting hiccups. I'm not crying. So this is interesting. This is really interesting, because there's only one person on this card. So, I mean, I'm guessing group 3 that there's only one person you need to forgive, and it might be yourself here. It's a good opportunity to just relax. Like, this just looks so peaceful and calming. Just standing in front of this gorgeous waterfall with that sunset in the background and that cool water around your ankles. Like, just use this as an opportunity to be at peace with yourself. That's really what I'm feeling. We also have life purpose here. And there's a moon and some solar flares on this card, so that's interesting. I really feel like this blue moon is giving you the opportunity to wind down and to put yourself forward so that you can carry on your life purpose. I think you have an incredibly important role, and your guides are urging for you to take care of your physical body, because you are incredibly ambitious and you give so much, and a lot of people do rely on you. They trust your judgment, they trust your advice, but it is important that you put yourself first so that you can carry out this life purpose. Bottom deck energy in this deck is well-being. The blue moon is really giving you a chance to look after yourself, put your needs first, look after your well-being. Healthy self-care for you, group 3. And from this deck too, please, what is the blue moon bringing group 3? What is the blue moon bringing group 3? What is the blue moon bringing group 3? We have all tied up. Yes, don't let this happen, okay? We're cutting ourselves free now. Actually, that might be a good scapegoat for you, group 3. That's a message that just came through. If people do pull you into their plans and their ideas, do, you know, make excuses if you have to. Oh, I'm busy that night. I'm all tied up that night. I would love to help you with your party, don't get me wrong. You know, I would be there if I could, but I'm all tied up that night. I'm all tied up. Group 3, what is the blue moon bringing group 3, Spirit? We have deceit. Yeah. I feel like you need to lie to these people because you are so giving. You're used to giving to them and helping them and constantly helping them become their better people that they're destined to be. But I feel like you're going to have to lie. You're going to have to say, listen, I just need to be alone tonight. And maybe that's hard to say. So I do see you saying, oh, I'm actually busy that night. Like, I'm all tied up. Sorry. I'm really tied up. Group 3. What is the blue moon bringing group 3? Oh, another thing that might happen is you might make plans with somebody else and they're the ones who cancel on you, group 3. And you know that their excuse for canceling was a lie. Like, they're not being honest. They might say to you, oh yeah, sorry, like I just got busy with somebody else, or like I had to do this instead. And you're like, are you serious? Like, I'm here bending my back to help you, and you forget that we even have an appointment together. Like, what? But this is a blessing in disguise. This cancelled plan is a blessing in disguise because you were destined to just use this time to really just look after yourself for respite. Group 3, please, Spirit. What does the blue moon bring? Group 3. Oh! Yeah, I will take it. We have the first chakra here, your root chakra again. An opportunity to ground yourself, to go back to basics, to just rest, to realign yourself. Your root chakra and life purpose are really sticking out for me, but you can't really do this until you feel well enough to, until you feel strong enough to. And you may think that you're okay, you're doing well, but I do think that you have a busy couple of months ahead. And there is a strong indication here that your guides are giving you a heads up by wanting you to rest now. Like, don't overburden yourself. Use this cancelled opportunity as a chance to really just rest, to look after yourself, because it is going to be busy in the next coming months. Bottom deck energy is Angel of Strength. It was actually reversed. So I feel like now isn't the time to be outwardly assertive. Be compassionate, be patient, and just kind of sit in your passive strength. You don't need to be out there conquering other people's challenges. Now is a time to just rest and get ready to continue that fight, to get ready to continue with your life purpose. I feel like a lot of you have demanding careers, but it feels like your social life also becomes very demanding, Group 3. A lot of people rely on you. Now, I want to get charms for you as well. Oh, in terms of signs of people who may be significant, I'm seeing Taurus. Who else? I'm seeing Virgo. I'm seeing Cancer. We, of course, had Venus, which is Taurus again. We had Saturn, which is Capricorn energy. Leo with the Strength card, perhaps. I'm going to get some charms for you now as well, though. So, and the Hanged One is Pisces, I believe. So, watery energy around you. And Pisces people, they can get reliant on other people. Chariot people are like cardinal figures. Cancer is a cardinal figure, so they're go-getters. They're out there. They got plans and they're making them happen. So you might be a Cancer. But I do see Taurus around you as well. Group 3, please, Spirit. What can you tell me about what the blue moon is bringing? Group 3. Oh, I wasn't supposed to look. I'm not supposed to look. I did look, though. I'm going to shuffle it around again. And I keep getting this out. There are a lot of us drinking at the moment. I keep getting this out. Oh, no, it's the other way. Okay, so what I'm getting with this charm is that the blue moon is going to give you the opportunity to take your lid off. It's kind of like letting out, taking your shoes off, getting undressed, like in terms of getting unready, you know, that satisfying moment when you've had a big day and you get to take your makeup off, or you get to take your hairstyle out, you get to get into your comfy clothes, you get to close the curtains, put the aircon on if it's hot, or just get really cozy and curl up on the couch and watch your favorite program. Like, that is what I'm feeling with this bottle cap off. Like, it's like the pressure is released. The pressure is released. We have the heart chakra here. So I do think that it's time to exercise self-care, because it really wants to face that way. It's going inward. Whereas for the other group, I actually wanted to face the other way. So I feel like it's about your self-care, self-love, self-care, self-love. We have the third party charm upright. So I feel like you are incredibly responsible and you take on other people's responsibilities. Like, this is you up here and all these people are feeding energy and information back to you. You might be a manager or something. You might be responsible for a lot of people. But this is an opportunity for you to just cut the cords for a little bit and focus on the figurehead here, you. We have the precious charm. So you are incredibly precious. I don't think you pay enough attention towards that. I don't think you take time to appreciate how much positivity, how important your life is. I think that you have, if you're not already in it, you have a career, you have a purpose that is incredibly pivotal to your community, to this collective purpose of helping people, empowering people, and just building people up to be capable to move forward and to feel strong enough and independent enough to make choices for themselves. You just seem to be incredibly important. And I think that you don't always take time to appreciate that, group 3. We have the toxic charm here, and it was actually slithering towards me. So I do feel like these things just pile on. Before you know it, you've got 10 snakes coming towards you, and they don't mean to be toxic, is what the message that I'm getting. It doesn't mean to be this way, but it does happen. These energies do become a bit too much, and I think that you are doing well, but this is just a little heads up because the next couple of months are going to be busy. So use this weekend over Halloween to just really look after yourself. We have communication here twice, so I do feel like you're going to receive important communication. There's like back and forth communication here with someone. It could be the person that you had plans with. This back and forth communication, setting it up, and then it does fall apart and it feels really frustrating, but it does happen for a reason here. We have your heart chakra again, so there could be some sort of romance. I wasn't picking up on it in the cards, but it is confirming our self-care message. The amber heart, it's like I want to say that you can trust yourself here. Your heart is incredibly big is a message that I'm getting. We have another heart here. Oh my days. I might just ask quickly, like, what's the deal with the hearts? I'm going to ask with this tarot. Why do we have 3 hearts on the deck? Why do we have 3 hearts? Because we have the 6 of Wands reversed here. 6 of Wands reversed with the Father of Wands. So you might have a masculine character moving towards you here. Goodness. You're very passionate is definitely a message that I'm getting. You're very passionate here. You are. And you seem to be this like figure that takes care of people. You have an incredibly big heart. The messages that I'm getting is that it is to a fault sometimes. Like, you're so busy taking care of other people's needs. You might be managers. You might be responsible for other people. You're so busy taking care of other people's needs that you do at times neglect your own needs. And you do have the tendency to feel incredibly frustrated. You have this fiery spirit at your core. And so it's really important that you don't let yourself burn out is a message I'm getting. Don't let yourself burn out. And also, you know, when you just take on so much and this one person who may have never asked you for anything works up the courage to say, hey, I heard you do this. Is it okay? Like, I'm sorry if this is the wrong way to do it, but I was really hoping I could get some help. And you have just reached your last straw and turn around and go, why does everybody blah blah blah? Like, you might have the tendency when you get overwhelmed, when you're starting to burn out, you have the tendency to maybe scream and shout, and we don't want you to get to that stage. We don't want you to feel like you need to yell to have your peace. So make sure you do look after yourself here. With all these hearts, you're loved, you're protected, you're cherished, not just by your angels but by the people who you do support. And they just want you to look after yourself first. Don't feel like you need to be out here taking care of them when you can't even take care of yourself, is the message that's coming through. Mother of Swords. Cut it off for now. Cut off the communication. Turn your phone on silent and just look after yourself for now. Put up those boundaries for now. We have the pin here. So someone is very stuck on you, group 3. There's this feeling as though you've been really stuck in something. You've been really stuck to something. Perhaps you've been really stuck in this role, or you've been really stuck with these responsibilities, or there's this feeling as though, yeah, it's just the stuck feeling. Stuck keeps coming through. We have the gecko charm. So I do feel like I'm getting the image of the gecko losing its tail. Like, this is a healthy measure. You know, you're not giving up. You're just getting out of this temporarily. Like, a gecko will lose their tail to make the predator think that, you know, they've got the gecko basically, and then the gecko runs off, and they regrow their tail. It doesn't necessarily hurt them either to do so. So I feel like this missed opportunity here, this cancelled plan is happening for you. Like, it happened for a reason. It's not all over. It's just a good opportunity to escape is what I'm feeling. And this lock, so this is interesting. The lock here, the padlock, it really talks about, again, feeling obliged to do something, feeling like you're in a contract, feeling like you're locked in. But the truth is you have the key here. And I say that because I don't have the key. That is why this lock is in my charm box, because it's of no use to me. So I use it in my charm box as a reminder that this lock it's not actually real. The limit here isn't real. This contract isn't as binding as it needs to be, is a message that I'm getting. You have the key here. So don't feel trapped, don't feel stuck. There is a way out of this. This opportunity is canceling for a reason, is what's coming through. It's an opportunity for you to be more selfish, group 3. So that is what I'm seeing for you, group 3. I hope that offered you information. You do have a week to figure out what you want to do, whether you want to continue down this route or do some shuffling. By all means, tarot is a helpful tool, but nothing is set in stone. There's always an opportunity to take that power back for our life. This isn't meaning that this is what's going to happen, but I hope it was insightful for you, at least interesting for you. Look after yourselves, group 3, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye. Hi, group 4, and welcome. If you chose this pink colored cord, then this is going to be your reading today. Now listen, this is huge, so I'm just going to put it in the corner. We'll still be able to see it, but it's just going to be waiting for us in the corner here. Alright, so group 4, I'm so excited. Today we're asking Spirit about the blue moon. I'm just going to get some more water. It's my first day filming 4 groups, and not going to lie, it is a lot, especially doing back-to-back. So I've had a little break before filming your group to get refreshed and ready to get accurate, honest messages for you. We're asking Spirit about the blue moon. What will the blue moon bring you? What blessings are coming your way? A blue moon is incredibly infrequent. I don't want to say rare. It happens every 3 years, allegedly. So we're going to be focusing on what this means for you, what is going to happen, what blessings are coming your way. I want to start with the gem cards. What is the blue moon bringing group 4? What is the blue moon bringing group 4? What is the blue moon bringing group 4, Spirit? Hey, excuse me. Just one card, please. What is the blue moon bringing group 4? What is the blue moon bringing group 4? I just heard Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. We have Mercury here, number 7, third eye chakra, light amethyst. That's interesting. Literally, Dreams by Fleetwood Mac came in mind as this card fell out. And your bottom deck energy is Tiger's Eye. Your third eye, again, intuition. Number 10, and Jupiter is the ruling planet of this card. Wow, interesting. So we have a 7 and a 10. I feel like completion. Your intuition is incredibly important during this full moon. Yes, it's a blue moon, but it's also a full moon, and it's happening on Halloween, Samhain, or Samain. I always say it wrong. We don't really have that. We're at different hemispheres, so it always happens at different times for different people, but the veil is thin, is what I want to emphasize. This is a big deal. We started this moon with a harvest moon, this month, sorry, with a harvest moon, and we're coming into a blue moon now. So I feel like you're completing something, group 4. We have Mercury. Oh, my bad. Is that Mercury? You know what? This is actually Neptune. That's actually the sign of Neptune. So it's not Mercury. I felt weird saying Mercury because we have the third eye here. That's not intuition. Mercury is about dreams. It's about some of the illusions at times. And then we have Jupiter over here. Go get a Jupiter. So fiery energy, but earthy energy in this case, I guess. We have air and earth. So with the numbers, if I just go back to that, number 10 is the number of completion. It's the end of a cycle. It's something reaching its peak in order for a new beginning. But we want to celebrate 10s, okay? We want to appreciate the fact that we finished something. We don't just want to jump straight into a new cycle. So the full moon for you is, I feel it's about appreciating the end of something, really using this weekend over that full moon to celebrate the fact that you've completed something, that you're reaching the end of something. And this Jupiter symbol looks like the number 21 as well. So it just reminds me of the World card, you know, coming to the end of something. Neptune, though, with dreams, that's interesting. There's something about your dreams that is going to be very important in the lead up to this full moon. This blue moon is about your dreams. It's about completing, I want to say completing your dreams, but let's not draw too many conclusions off those cards. I'll get some tarot now. Group 4, what is the blue moon bringing Group 4, Spirit? We have the 5 of Cups. Okay, I'm going to take the first card and I'll use the other 2 cards as clarifiers. We have the 5 of Cups reversed. So we're overcoming loss here. We're moving forward, we're overcoming loss, we're acknowledging the fact that we've had to lose some things in the past. Some things have left us without our choice. We didn't make that choice, but these things chose to leave. These things walked away from us, and we had to make amends with the information that we had. We had to seek closure with the limited information that we had, and we didn't let it stop us from moving forward. We tried to overcome these issues by ourselves. We were successful. We moved forward. That is what I'm getting in terms of your recent past. You've had to seek closure based on the limited information that you've had, and it has been tricky because your heart space has been affected. You've had to really focus on healing, really, and it hasn't been easy. I would say you feel like you're still healing, Group 4. You feel like you're still healing. You're still coming to terms with this. You still feel like this is a blockage, but you have this motivation to move forward. You're not letting it hold you back, is what I hear. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 4? We have the King of Wands here. So the blue moon is bringing you this new motivation. You've been through it already. You've found some motivation already, but this is a new sense of direction. I want to say that you're really peaking here. You're a King of Wands, and we've got the 10 here with the tiger's eye. You're really peaking. Your peak in terms of creativity, in terms of your drive, in terms of your passion, your desire. You're going to feel incredibly energized on Halloween, I want to say. On the 31st, that weekend, you're going to feel a lot of energy. You're going to feel almost restless. You're going to feel rushed in some ways as well. Like there's this waning feeling though, like you just need to appreciate where you're at. Don't get too ahead of yourself here. Don't feel like you need to jump to the next project already. Enjoy where you're at, Group 4. Enjoy this King of Wands energy. Sit in it for a little while and let that creativity develop further. Don't feel too rushed to start your next project. Group 4, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? Yeah, you're going to have a change of plans or something. The blue moon is giving you the opportunity to see an investment come in, but it feels like it's been adjusted. It feels like you've had to change direction with this 8 of Wands. It feels like it wasn't exactly as you anticipated. And there's so much passion here. Like there's so much building passion. But Spirit is really asking you not to rush this. That is the main message for you, Group 4. Please don't rush through this. It's very exciting. There's going to be some sort of change of direction, but don't rush through this. You can just enjoy this as it happens. Let it unfold naturally. Really ground yourself in this. Your third eye, though, your third eye is on fire. And I'm not going to lie, as I was wrapping up Group 3's reading and anticipating yours, I did need to take a prolonged break because I felt my third eye was getting very foggy. So pay attention to your dreams, ground yourself, and use this passion to really think about how you're going to move forward, because there's a strong message here that there's going to be a change of direction, and please don't rush through this. Just sit in this passionate energy and really plan your way forward. The King of Wands is a very good planner, and this 3 of Wands is telling me about a change of plans with that 8 of Wands reverse. So make a good, decent plan for yourself. You have so many ideas, you have a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, you're so motivated to get past this. You don't want to let that stop you. You're looking back going, never again will I get to be in that position. Never again will I let someone put me in that position. I'm going to change and I'm going to do this. You're taking control. But I do feel like the biggest message here is don't rush. Make sure you have a very thorough plan. Group 4, please. Can I clarify the King of Wands? What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? Okay, so you are going to have the opportunity to change your circumstances if this is a job-related issue for you, if this is a relationship situation. It could be either or with this card. This card could represent finances, and it can also represent a relationship. So I really feel like this is going to change. This feeling of lack of not having enough, of having an imbalance there, it's going to change. But this change, you are actually instigating it. We have the Tower here as well. So our King of Wands person, you have a little bit of a scare here, okay, Group 4? There's something that happens at the end of this month that is a change of plans, and it kind of triggers these feelings of what happened before. It kind of triggers your fear of, oh my gosh, what if they leave me again? Or what if this situation turns out as bad as it did in the past? And in doing so, you act impulsively. And I want to say that there's some sort of impulsive change that happens. Spirit is really urging you to think about this, think through this. Don't make an impulsive, irrational decision. You have a lot of fire, you have a lot of energy during the full moon. Your energy is going to be intensified. You're one of these people who other people see on the street and they turn to others and they go, wow, is it a full moon or something? What's going on with that person? You're that kind of person. You're going to be incredibly energized, and you are going to be a little bit impulsive. So it's really important that you make this plan well thought out. Don't do something irrational is what I'm feeling. What else is the blue moon bringing Group 4? What else is the blue moon bringing Group 4? I want to say that you are going to have a lot of success, but the blue moon for you is a good opportunity to use your creative energy to plan this success. Yeah, we have the 10 of Swords here. I was feeling a completion of something. Your thoughts might be very overbearing during this period because your third eye is so awakened and you have all this passion. You just feel like you have too much going on inside your human body. So I really would recommend that you write these things down, write your dreams down, write your goals down, write down what you're feeling if that helps you process through these things. You don't even have to keep it, scrunch it up after you're finished and throw it in the bin if you don't want it to accumulate, or if you don't want to accumulate a journal or a diary. You don't have to keep it with you, but I think that it would be very helpful for you to cleanse some of this excess energy by writing these things down, getting them out. Even just singing, purging this energy in a healthy way. I feel like with this 10 of Swords, the completion for you is the end of a tricky mental cycle, if I'm honest. Like, you've been really trying to fight an idea. Excuse me. It's been like you've been fighting something that maybe other people said about you, or something that other people told you that you had to do, or something that it's like you thought you could never do it, and you've been fighting against that. Now is the chance to prove them wrong. Now is the chance to be this King of Wands and to pull off this stunt and to really embrace your power. But I keep getting this message, don't do it prematurely. Use this influx of energy to plan this out to perfection, because there is so much here that could go wrong with all of this energy that you have inside you. You have so much energy, and there's so much fear of falling back into this 5. Look, it's like the King of Wands versus these 3 5s. Like, it's insane. It's just you, and you're feeling very defensive, and like you have to prove yourself. And I'm just really warning you, don't do anything impulsive here, especially with money. Don't make a lavish purchase at the end of the month. Don't be impulsive. Don't spend your whole monthly wage on this one thing to prove other people wrong. Like, just make sure you're not resting in your ego uncomfortably. There's a really strong message here against hastiness. Just plan. Use this excess energy to be creative and plan. You will end this tough cycle, but there's just a concern here that you might do something that you're going to regret. So it's a little heads up, Group 4. You are going to have so much energy. That is what the blue moon is giving you. The blue moon is giving you determination to overcome your previous circumstances, the circumstances that left you feeling lost, that left you feeling as though you had lost something, as though people had abandoned you. You're overcoming those feelings. You're overcoming a lot of change and adversity. You have 3 5s in the reverse position. And you're moving forward with the Chariot, but the Tower and the 10 of Swords down here are warning us that with this excess energy, you may do something impulsive that you're going to regret. So just be sure that you don't misplace this energy. Really focus this energy towards your dreams, towards your goals. Plan. Use this energy because it's really creative. You're going to think of things that you wouldn't have appreciated or understood before. And it's because your third eye is guiding you through this. This is all happening for a reason. And this influx of energy is to help you smash out some creative blocks that you've had for a while. If you are a creative person, I feel like now is the best opportunity to overcome some blockages that you've been experiencing. But don't do anything hasty. It's kind of like, say, if you're a musician, for example, the full moon, is going to help you write a whole album in one weekend. That is how intense this energy is. But it's like the warning is, okay, write the whole album, record it if you still have the energy to, but don't release it that same weekend. Sit on it, wait for it, plan it properly. Plan a proper release date, plan a proper music video, plan a proper marketing strategy. Really plan this. Don't finish this cycle prematurely. Really sit on this energy is what it feels. Your bottom deck energy is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yes, there's this feeling. You guys want instant gratification, but the caution here is that there's a better way to do this. You can be more successful if you just wait a little bit, plan, use this energy to come up with a creative strategy. Don't jump ahead. Don't try to finish this cycle too quickly. Group 4, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? We have indecision, and it's an 8. Yeah, you're going to feel impatient here. It's like the 8 of Wands reversed. Look at this fire here. It feels like you're impatient. You want to do this. You want to I want the instant gratification now. I know this isn't the right thing to do, but I want to do it. And it's just like, come on, please. Please, 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 please. If you're still feeling restless, there is another way, to let this energy out without self-sabotaging everything that you've worked so hard to achieve. It's like you do this to prove those people wrong. It doesn't matter about those people. We can do this the right way and we can get a lot of success out of this. Let's come up with a practical plan. Group 4, please, Spirit. What is the blue moon bringing Group 4? We have adjacent possibilities. Absolutely. Examine all angles. Don't rush through this. Don't try to rush to finish this cycle. There are adjacent possibilities. And we have the World here. This feeling is coming from a sense of regret. You don't want to miss these opportunities. The truth is you won't. There's a better way to do this is what I'm feeling. This card always makes me think of someone who's like the spectator in their own life. They're not even the main hero in their journey, They're looking at their world as though they're an outsider. It's very possible that you feel outcasted, but this blue moon is a good opportunity to get practical and to really harness your creative energy, but don't be impulsive. You don't need to worry about this feeling of regret. You are going to be successful. You are going to achieve, but there are other ways to do this. Okay, Group 4? Bottom deck energy is 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Now, your chakra, yes, this chakra is your throat chakra, but it also is linked to your logical mind. So there is this feeling as though your mind here is really pulling you. Your energy, in terms of like your impulse is to do this, but your third eye with your heart, with your throat chakra is trying to tell you like, wait a minute, hey, stop. But you have so much passion, you have so much desire to move forward. And our 5th chakra is a masculine chakra. There is some really assertive energy there. You have so much desire to progress that you have the tendency, there's a little caution there that you might be rushing through this. So just really think about it first. And there are other ways to expel this energy without being impulsive as well. So by all means, harness your creativity, write this stuff down, get these ideas out so you don't lose them. Go, yes, call on your spirit guides for help. Absolutely. The blue moon is going to really connect you with your angels. They are there to help you, but you need to call on them for support. You are never alone, Group 4. If you are conflicted, call on your angels for support. If you don't feel comfortable calling on Archangel Gabriel, call on your loved ones who have passed on, because they are there guiding you and watching after you as well. If you feel more comfortable, call on them for support. Otherwise, it's just a reminder that you aren't doing this alone. You do have support, so call on your guides for support, Group 4. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 4, Spirit? What is the blue moon bringing, Group 4? We have fertility. Yes, I do really feel like you are going to be incredibly successful, but now is a good time to water some of those seeds that you have sown already. Don't pull those plants out prematurely. Let them grow into fruition. This situation is still growing. This could be a very fertile moment for you to expand on your ideas, to really harness your creative expression. But please don't pull those plants out before they're ready to grow, before they're fruiting. It's like you are growing, what could I say? It's like you're growing like an orange tree, right? The seed has been planted. You've been cultivating it for so long. We have a 7 and a 10 here. You've been cultivating it for so long, and now it's flowering. You want to pull it out. And your spirit guides are trying to say, wait, pile 4, wait. We're not here for the flowers, like we're here for the fruit. The oranges will just take a little bit longer to grow. Just give us just wait another little while for the oranges to come through. Don't pull the plant out yet. Don't pick the flowers yet. We have dreams. I knew that this was going to come out. I really felt like dreams are incredibly pivotal for you, Group 4. Write down your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Your guides are trying to communicate with you because you are never alone. Your third eye chakra is incredibly pivotal at the end of this month. Your intuition is guiding you to your success. So pay attention to your dreams. We have friendship here. Let your friends help you out. It feels like you feel challenged by some people in your circle, like you have to prove to them that you are capable of achieving your dreams. But that desire to make other people, to prove these things to other people, is what it leads to this spontaneous, irrational decision. So just really fall back on those people who support your dreams and who help ground you in your situations. They may be earth signs or air signs. In terms of other people who will be important or who stand out to me in terms of the people who could be around you during the blue moon, we have Sagittarius here as well. We have Cancer energy down here. We have the Tower, but I don't know what rules the Tower. I feel like it's Mars and Pluto. I feel like it's like a Scorpio energy, but I'm not 100% sure. So I would say that earth signs and air signs are very important to you during the end of this month. I'm going to get some charms for you now as well. What is the blue moon bringing, Group 4? There's a strong motivation within you, Group 4, so it's just really important that you harness that energy, because you are going to be incredibly creative. You are going to feel like the world is your oyster, and it is. So harness that creative expression. Use this opportunity to really develop your ideas. We have this third-party charm. It's a blockage. You're considering other people's opinions. Don't. It's not about them. It's about you. Don't let other people's opinions limit you. They don't matter. You are going to gain a lot of clarity and perspective during the end of the month. You are really going to have a lot of creative ideas. I can't say that more. It also feels like you're going to have to leave people out of this process where you would have preferred to have them incorporated in it. It's like you're having to just step forward by yourself here. I feel like that is your epiphany, is that some of these people aren't available to help you. Some of these people have chosen to walk away and you have to do this by yourself. That is something that is going to be very clear towards you as well. We have communication here. So we did have the 5th chakra, so some sort of communication will be important to you. It might be that this communication triggers you as that King of Wands, you know, and then suddenly you feel like you have to prove this person wrong. So just be mindful of this communication when it comes in. Be aware of it. Prepare for it and understand that other people's opinions don't matter here. Somebody is going to be revealing their true colors with this sunglass charm reversed. It feels like they're taking the shades off. Suddenly you can see clearly for what it truly is. This is also a reminder to look at things from different perspectives. Really look at this. my main message for you is do not rush through this. Don't rush to complete this cycle. Look at all angles, explore your creative options, and don't rush to end this cycle. We have the lock here, which came out for a few groups. This is a reminder that you hold the key to your obstacles. Some of the obstacles in your route are not real. Some of these things seem like blockages, but the truth is you hold the key. You hold the power over that situation. We have the travel charm, which did come out for a few groups as well. So someone might be traveling towards you. This person will be significant towards what is going to happen on your blue moon. The other indication is for you to travel away from these people who are obstructing your vision, who aren't contributing to your plan. Remove yourself from that situation and focus on what truly matters. With your heart chakra here, you are a compassionate person. If you say something that you're going to regret, just really think about it, because I feel like you have a big heart, and at the end of the day, you don't like hurting people, but these people seem to really trigger you. So group 4, that is what I'm seeing for you. I am excited for you. You're going to have a lot of energy. I don't think you realize, my coffee's worn off, and I feel like I've just had another one. It's going to be a lot of energy, and it's a beautiful opportunity to expand on your creative ideas. It's just really important that you don't let other people's opinions hold you back. This situation is for you. The blue moon for you is going to be a pivotal moment to continue manifesting your dreams, these things that you thought were impossible. And I think that that is what your trigger is. These other people are telling you that your dreams are impossible when you know better. So follow your gut, follow your intuition, and I really hope that this works out for you, group 4. Sending you so much love and light on your journey, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!